Stupid people often reason to be patient with everything that he actually succumbs to without ever trying. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited, whereas imagination an area of sky and earth. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Many things may come to those who wait, but only things are left to those who work hard. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy and creative expression in knowledge. Try not to become a man of success, rather than becoming a man of value. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. The beauty of friendship is that you know who you can entrust your secrets to. What I have seen in nature is a grand order which we cannot understand very incompletely, and that should cause a person who is constantly thinking to be overwhelmed with feelings of humility. You have to learn the rules of the game. And then you have to play better than anyone else. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong, it is character. When you sit with a nice girl for an hour you think it's only a minute, but when you sit on a hot stove for a minute you think it's an hour. That's relativity. It is more important to be a useful human being than to be a successful human being. When someone asked me what question would be asked God if he could ask that question, he replied, "How did the universe begin?" Because everything after is just a math problem. But after thinking for a while he changed his mind and said, "It's not that. I would ask, why was this world created? Because then I will know the meaning of my own life." How on earth can you explain in terms of chemistry and physics so important a biological phenomenon as first love? Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. If people are good because they fear punishment or expect a reward, then they are in deep regret. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. Not because I'm very smart, just because I persevere in dealing with problems longer. Women marry men in the hope that they will change. Men marry women because they hope they will not change. Because of that, each will usually be disappointed. Peace cannot be maintained by force. It can only be achieved with understanding. Intelligence plays little role in the discovery process. There's a jump in consciousness, call it intuition or whatever it's called, the solution just pops up and we don't know how or why. The more the laws of mathematics represent reality, the more uncertain they become. The more certain it is, the less it shows reality. If you can't explain something in a simple way, it means you don't understand it well enough. What really interests me is whether God had any choice in the creation of the world. I thank those who say no to me. Because of them, I did it myself. There are two ways to live your life. One is to think as if there were no miracles. The other thinks as if everything is a miracle. It is much easier to change and engineer plutonium atoms than to change the evil nature that dwells in man. The hardest test in a relationship is to disagree but still hold hands. Future generations will find it hard to believe that something this amazing ever existed in flesh and blood, and walked upon the face of the earth. I think and think for months and years. 99 times, the conclusion is false. The 100th time I am right. To raise new questions, new possibilities, consider old problems from a new angle, requires creative imagination and signs of real progress in science. I speak to everyone the same way, whether he is a garbage man or a university president. Get out of the chaos, seek simplicity. From discord, seek harmony. In the midst of adversity lies opportunity. With God we are all equally in size and equally same, but categorized by our own manner. Reading, after some time, darkens the mind too far from its creative pursuits. A person who reads too much and uses his brain too little will become lazy to think. Since the mathematicians have invaded the theory of relativity, I do not understand it myself anymore. Creating a new theory is not like destroying an old barn and erecting a skyscraper in its place. It is rather like climbing a mountain, gaining new and wider views, discovering unexpected connections between our starting points and its rich environment. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. Many people say that it is intelligence that makes a person a great scientist. They were wrong, it was the character who made it. People should stop blaming their problems on their environment and relearn to exercise their will. 3 working formulas: avoid clutter, find a simple way, from the realm of conflict, find harmony. In the midst of adversity there is always an opportunity. True religion is real life, living with all one's soul, with all one's goodness and virtue. It is possible to explain everything scientifically, but that makes it tasteless, it makes it meaningless, as if you explain Beethoven's symphony as a variation of air pressure. Small is the number of them that see with their own eyes, and feel with their own hearts. We are continually faced by great opportunities brilliantly disguised as insoluble problems. Someone who wants to do everything alone or monopolize recognition will not be a great leader. The cordless telegraph is not difficult to understand. Ordinary telegraph like very long cat. You pulled the tail in New York, and meow in Los Angeles. Cordless same, only without the cat. Whoever is careless about the truth in small things, then he cannot be trusted to handle the important things.